Hello friends, welcome back again. Today we are going to see the benefits or the advantages or the merits of cooperative society. In the last video we have already seen what do you mean by cooperative society and what are the different features of cooperative society. So let's begin with the first merit, that is democratic management. How it is democratic management? Because each member of cooperative society enjoys equal voting right. The principle of voting is one member, one vote. The number of shareholders are large. They are scattered over the region. So the shareholders elect their representatives. They are called as managing committee members. They look after the day-to-day management of the society. Understood? Now we'll move ahead, and the second merit is open membership. The membership of cooperative society is voluntarily and open to all. That is, any person of any caste, creed, religion, etc. can purchase shares of cooperative society and become the member of it. There is no compulsion to join or to leave the organization. Now the next merit is less operating expenses. The cost of operation is low in cooperative society. No middlemen are involved. There are no advertisement expenses. Managing committee members provide honorary services. Various concessions, reliefs, and privileges related to registration fees, stamp duty, income tax, etc. are given by the government. Now we'll go to the next merit, that is limited liability. The liability of shareholders of cooperative society is limited. It is limited up to the extent of unpaid amount of shares held by them. So we can say members' private property cannot be used even if the assets of the society are insufficient to pay the debts of the third party. Understood? Now we'll move ahead, that is tax concession. Cooperative society plays an important role in the economic and social development of the country. The government gives many concessions to them, like exemption of payment of income tax up to a certain limit. This helps to increase the profit of the society. Okay, now we'll go to the last merit, that is self-financing and charity. As per the latest Amendment Act of Cooperative Society, a society can pay maximum 15% dividend to its members. So, remaining surplus is used as self-financing. Some amount of profit is utilized for charity purpose, social activities, and for the growth of the cooperative society. Okay friends, thank you so much. I hope you have understood clearly. Now, if you like the video, like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.